I, along with some colleagues, started Hydra Media. Yeah. We felt that there was something lacking within the university in terms of an opportunity for students to work on creative projects outside of their modules. So we started the studio as a way to be able to facilitate that, work with students alongside us to create something that the university didn't have already.
I've not seen a space exactly like it elsewhere. It is unique to my understanding of what I've seen in other schools, because a lot of the other schools tend to have a much more hierarchical structure, it seems, to any similar spaces. So I think it is unique. I'm very interested to see where it will go.
The community side of things is largely why we started. One of the largest reasons for this was over the past few years, our national student survey feedback has been that community has been something that's not been as strong as it could be. So this was just one way to facilitate that.
So the vision for Hydra Media has always been to be this co-working space. So people from any discipline within applied informatics can come in, they've got their idea, and they can just start working on it. And I really, really believe in the mission of Hydra, because I'm a fourth year student now, and I've always believed that there's not really been that kind of studio space for us applied informatics students to really just work on passion projects, things like that. I really like the fact that I've been able to collaborate with a lot of other disciplines I've honestly never really had experience in. I'm learning things from them as well, and that reflects what it's like in industry, obviously, because you're not just working alone.
On my course, before I joined Hydra Media, I wasn't getting much crossover with people from other courses, and I think it's quite important, especially for me as a game student.
Talking to teachers too has been really cool, because they're kind of equally interested, but they don't have to feel as if they're teaching us anything. They kind of want us to kind of drive it ourselves.
I think it's more organic if it's student-led, that it's adhering to the community-driven needs of the students rather than what staff think that they need. Because without the students, there isn't a community.
Personally, it's always very gratifying to see students take initiative, band together, put something together, and my initial always reaction, that is fantastic. Always happy to see initiative. How can we help, right? What can I get you? Whether it's hardware, software, resources, time, spaces, stuff like that.
On the UX side of things, I've heard that there's a lot of really cool tech that on the UX perspective we could use, like eye tracking labs and I don't know, like heat map things. And there's all sorts of tech that I've tried to find out more. And it turns out it's more so for the master's PhD students, which has been a bit disappointing. And I wish that there was more opportunities as an undergrad that I could have gotten involved with it, but Hydra allows for that. And so I think honestly, yeah, it'd be really, really cool for future students that even at the undergraduate level, they can get practice with these technologies.
So the thing that we tried to instill with the studio is that it's pop-up. So we're not using one particular facility. We are using all of the facilities that the university have on offer. So they can use any lab, any teaching space, any aspect of the university that isn't already being used for teaching or research purposes. We also have other labs which are not currently being used but could be for potential projects, such as our animation studio, our green screen room, our oralization suites, and other sound production suites as well.
I think getting to grips with the new technologies, like for example, I've never personally worked with any VR, anything like that, and because that's kind of, we're kind of discussing implementing VR into our project, I think that would be really cool.
It's given students an opportunity to make new friends, network. It's also an opportunity to develop their skills beyond what is just covered in the modules that we teach. And it's also a great opportunity for employers. We engage with employers quite a bit, and we know that this is a great opportunity for students to be able to engage with those employers and essentially build on their portfolios.
It can very much be this business within the university that we can pull client projects from the local community. It gives students actual work experience. It gives like really valuable projects for the portfolio.
It's a fun place to chat about ideas. I had a lot of fun when we were just doing branding and logo design because it's something I've never done before. And so all the conversations and meetings around that I found fascinating.
It's just complete creative freedom, which is what people need to know how to do before they go into like the real world, the real creative industry. It's kind of a way to simulate that process, that kind of environment.
When you're in a lecturing position, it's a very specific relationship that you have with students, whereas Hydra Media allows it to be more of a collaborative experience with students and letting students make a lot of their own decisions about general ideas.
So the first project that started up was the branding. So our students have developed the Hydra Media Studio brand. But we also have a group of students who are working on a digital artifact, a 3D space, which will be suitable for web delivery or VR.
Our current, also long-term project for Hydra at the moment is the Hydra Museum. We're now at the stage where we're really building up, obviously, the visuals of it all. So I'm working with a couple of our student members regarding the GUI and the HUD and things like that. So yeah.
It's all about having a place for students to show off their work. So it's going to be like a little virtual museum. We're hoping to add VR to it later as well.
Yeah, so essentially what it is a kind of collective portfolio environment. It's kind of an interactive space to visualize projects that people have made either out with uni or from uni.
We've got a pipeline of about 7 or 8 projects. We're just obviously waiting for one project to get out of the way before the next one can start.
I think it can bring a positive community if both lecturers and students continue to really focus on building it and being engaged with Hydra Media and with the possibilities. I think it has enormous potential.
Why it's needed, I guess because it just didn't exist before. Something where people can have their spark ideas and then just kind of make it a reality with other people. I feel like that's just really important for students to be able to just have the free space to create whatever they want.
I genuinely, I cannot say this enough, there are not enough opportunities in university to really show off what's truly interesting to you. So it's low stakes almost, but it's just honestly fun because you get to explore lots of different things.
More benefits that will become, uncovered in time. Opportunity, right? Opportunity to engage with things, opportunity to engage with tech and stuff that one did not envision earlier. And you never know, you might, through some activity you did at the Hydra, find what your passion is, the thing you really want to do. Because frankly, even at an undergraduate level, it's okay not to know what you really want to do.
At the moment, the way you can join Hydra is just through our group chats. There's a Discord, there's a WhatsApp, there's also a mailing list that students can join, and that's something, if you want to get in contact with David, he can put you onto those.
If there is a project that you really want to do and you don't know how to get started, or you just want to talk to somebody about it, or you just want to have that space to be able to have the freedom to do it beyond the brief, come along. You're not committed, you're not tied in, and you never know. That might be the showcase, that might be the cornerstone of your portfolio that employers are looking for.